tonight.
Hey, I gotta cut y'all off. You know what?
What's that?
I done messed
Oh, Lord. What?
up. I did all that. You didn't turn the microphone.
Wait. Everybody take a deep breath. So right now, do you feel like we should just record it and you play the recording? Or should we just, like, what should we do here? Nothing was recorded.
Just the screen was recording, no audio. Yeah.
Alright, let's run it back, dude.
Oh, man.
You hit that motherfucker so good, too, man. I'm telling you, it was good. It was good.
Well, I said I was going to embarrass myself tonight, so I'll do it again. Okay, listeners, this is for your benefit because they already got this. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Mark's back to doing this thing. On Saturday, the Ravens resume their quest to get a ring. The bank will be rocking, looking to have it handled by the third. The easy money pick, like Grandma, Ravens will be cooking those dirty birds. The flock is all a kerfuffle while Santa is saying his ho, ho, ho. All across the Ravens land, fans want Greg Roman to go, go, go. Christmas is coming, Baltimore, getting some Christmas snow. Oh, don't worry, the people shivering outside Lexington Market because of the cold. Jaguars and Jets doing this Thursday night thing. Trevor and Zach, not exactly elite. Flacco's on standby, though, and we all know he can't be beat. It's 7 p.m., it's that Jabo time. I know it was rough, but that was Mark's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas rhyme. Part 2.
Oh, man, well done, Mark. Well done. My man out here dropping bars. And we Lord have mercy, it is really the end of the year. I'll tell you that right now. Never a dull moment on Jabo. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm Keisha, and I am happy to say we have a special guest tonight. What did I say the first time? Like the extra body part of the Jabo Voltron.
Yes.
Leg, arm, probably the head, especially tonight since Mark and I are clearly off. We got Jana on the line, you guys. Jana, thank you so much for coming through tonight. Yes, happy holidays to you.
Thank you, guys. Same to you guys. Happy to be here again. Loved it.
All right. Hey, Mark, I gotta tell you though, when you were busting your rhymes, my dog sit right here the whole time. She's so I don't know if that was good or bad, but she was definitely feeling something when you were dropping them bars, bro. Sweet. That was hilarious.
That was dope, Mark.
It was. Like, seriously, I feel like Mark be trying to challenge me every once in a while. And now I feel like, I don't know, I might have to come up with something for the first show of the new year. I might have to drop some bars now.
Well, I don't know.
Or get me a ghost rider. Ain't that how these kids do these days? Get me a ghost ride.
I don't know if you remember or not, but I did something similar to like 2 years ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. So why not?
Dig it. Well done, bro. That was nice. That was real nice. All right, you guys, we got a lot going on tonight. A lot to talk about. Like Mark said, Ravens, they are limping through the...
Think up the joint.
Right, I was going to say, limping through the last little part of this season, man. I mean, Mark, you said that the Ravens were going to be rocking. I don't know if it's going to be the Ravens, but I'm going to tell you what, them Bama's going to win. Something going to be rocking.
I had to have a rhyme,
and apparently it's the fans at the end of the bar.
That's what I'm talking about. And I'm about to say, these fans, they starting to get a little unruly, man. A little unruly. And, speaking of the fans, in regards to the Ravens, when the Ravens went on the road to play the Browns and they came back, well, Greg Roman had some Christmas presents waiting for him when they got back. Little Christmas messages from the fans, man. Did you hear about that, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some signs made up. Just, the hashtag's been going around for quite a while this season. Fire Greg Roman, and they wanted to make sure he saw it. Pulling up in the team bus.
Yeah, man, yeah. So everybody will definitely be having their eyes on the Ravens. That's a Saturday game, right?
Yeah, Yeah, Saturday.
All right, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But like I said, it's the holiday season. A lot of people's favorite time of the year. Also, a lot of people, and I am a lot of people, are tired now from the year's craziness or eventfulness. I don't even know what to call it, man. I just really feel like I'm on my last leg tonight. But nonetheless, this is a fun time for family, friends, togetherness, goodwill to man. Just ask Alex Correa. But I want to talk a little bit about Christmas. For the first thing I wanted to talk about is, you guys, we have a station here, a local station here in Baltimore called 101.9, and for the holidays they play 24 hours of Christmas music. Now, let me tell you, sometimes it can get a little redundant because there's only but so many holiday songs that you can play, right? So some of the stuff you just it's like hearing over and over again. But I for one have really been enjoying that this year. I've been listening to 101.9 like every day on my way to work. And I was thinking about my favorite Christmas song, which is "Oh Holy Night." Okay, and that's my favorite song. It's a very hard song to sing and only done well by the strongest of voices. And this morning I happened to catch the Celine Dion version. A big shout out to Celine Dion because I know she's going through some health stuff right now, man. But she just really belted that song out, man, and it just brought tears to my eyes. And I got to give another shout out to the ultimate Christmas caroler, which I've kind of given into this whole idea this year, and I got to say it, Mariah Carey.
Queen Mariah.
Dude, yeah, she's like the ultimate Christmas caroler. I've given in, and yes, it is true. She's got a version that's pretty decent as well. But you guys, Jano, Mark, and our outsiders as well. I wanted to ask you guys, what are your favorite Christmas songs, Drew? Let's start with Jada.
So a new one. So okay, I too listen to. I toggle between Light 102 or 101.9 and another morning show, 104.3. So
okay,
when they turn to Christmas music, I am straight 101.9. So I'm totally with you on that. One song that I've paid more attention. Okay, don't judge me. One song that I have paid more attention to this year is the 12 Things of Christmas that are such a pain to me.
I have not heard that one.
They play that on 101.9. So Google the lyrics. So I'll send it to you after the show.
Yes.
But it's not so much the lyrics; it's hearing it being sung that just completely cracks me up. So that's one. Also, I am a huge kid at heart. So the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
I will sing that to the top of my lungs and irk my mother's entire soul because she can't get out of the car while I'm singing it. And then on a more like serious note, I actually like I'm the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's the music in it, like lyrics, yes, but the musicality kind of
epic.
Yeah, that and pentatonic. Anything that they sing for Christmas is my jam. I don't know. I love them. And then of course, like Let It Snow. Yeah, I have a whole list, so I should stop now. Mark.
I mean, like I kind of like dig the upbeat stuff, like Jingle Bell Rock and stuff like that. But like, if I had to say like one song, and like you kind of took me by surprise with "Oh Holy Night" because it is so classic. But then like I'm thinking there would be like a classical thing, like a Carol of the Bells, like. There's just something soothing and of the season with it. Like that's probably like my ultimate Christmas song right there.
Dig it. Are there any Christmas songs that you guys, dare I say it, hate?
Yes. I don't know if it is. Excuse me. I don't know if it's Dean Martin. I think it's Dean Martin. Sings again another 101.9. He sings Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it bothers me that he calls Rudolph Rudy. It is the most random thing, and and I don't know what I've listened to in previous years as to why I've never heard this version. But lately, when it plays in the car, I'm like, who is he to call Rudolph Rudy? Like, you don't know him like that. Like, why? I don't appreciate it. So that is the one that entirely irks my soul.
Okay. You got one more?
I can't think of one that I really hate. You know, like.
Well, I got one for y'all. I'm not gonna say that I hate it, but you know, it makes me feel a certain type of way when I hear it. And not only that, I think it just stems from like childhood. I used to feel bad about hearing it and singing it, and that is the song of "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer." Dude.
Are you
First of all,
the gifts, or you sending them back?
First of all, my grandmother hated that song, and you know, understandably so. Okay, so you know, I think it's like a guilt thing that is carried on, you know, to you know, Keish, older adult Keish. Like every time I just hear the song, it just makes me cringe. It's just a thought of, you know, Santa and his reindeer and his sleigh running over anybody's grandma. It's just like, yo, I don't know how I feel about that.
Does that mean you don't watch the cartoon version?
Hell no! No! You know? I mean, you know, my grandmother has passed away, God bless her and everything, but even still now, it's just like, man, that song was a little rough. There's another song that is new to me. I feel like it was the first time I heard it, but it's not a new song. And it's specifically unique to Baltimore. And the Crabs for Christmas song. Yes, I've never heard that until this year, Dana. I don't know. You know, I don't know how I've never heard this song before, but you know, I heard it, and you know, I gave myself a little chuckle the first time that I heard it, because it's just like, you know, basically saying like, hey, I want the Crabs for Christmas, and you know, you guys know me, my mind is always going left with things, and I'm just like, you know, depending upon what kind of crabs you're talking about, dude.
Damn.
You know, I like crabs, but I don't think I want the crabs for Christmas. For real.
I'm just shocked.
Did you hear the guy that sang that song was on 101.9 last week?
No.
Yeah, he was talking about the history. I didn't hear the entire interview or anything, but because that was, sometimes they do you have to choose one or two songs, and that song always loses when the listeners have to call in and vote for whichever song they want to hear for next. That song always loses. I don't know which song.
That's hilarious.
Nah, I like that song.
And it's so unique to Baltimore. It's so funny. I forget the guy's name, but man, I mean, what a song.
I'm just shocked. That's the first time you heard it.
Really? I know. I don't know how. Because I'm listening to 101.9 like almost every year. Maybe I tuned it out previously. I don't even know. But maybe. I was listening to the lyrics, like, you know, like maybe a week and a half ago. Like, yo, I was listening to the song and I was like, man, this song sounds awfully Baltimore. And then I'm like, why not this guy's from Baltimore? Then it gets to the part where he's like, Baltimore, with the accent and everything. I'm like, oh, holy crap, man! We have our own like Christmas song, which is actually kind of cool.
Even my Arizona ass heard it the first year I was out here, so I'm surprised. Like,
yeah, you know, I got to be honest with you guys, and this also ties in with me conceding to Mariah Carey. I grew up. In my household, there were no other Christmas songs outside of the Jackson 5 album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Like, it probably took me up until I was about 20 years old to realize other people sang Christmas songs. So, you know, I've kind of been on the outside. And, you know, I always called the Jackson 5 like the ultimate Christmas carolers because that was all we knew. I mean, my parents are Motown AF. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they old school as hell, man. But yeah.
I guarantee I have the most offbeat, weird Christmas CD that you've ever seen, ever heard of.
Uh-oh.
And I got to dig it up and send some pictures or something. But I've had this jam like 25 years. I picked it up at the mall at Christmas time one year, and I've kept it ever since. All the other CDs I've lost throughout time, but this one I've made sure to keep. That's the Tales from the Crypt, Merry Christmas CD.
Get the what? You own this? You own this, Mark?
I own the CD. Such Yuletide classics as Deck the Halls with Parts of Charlie. Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, I didn't know that was up. Like, you guys are just giving me such great freaking gems tonight, man. I had to look that up too, man. Like, for real. I had no idea that existed.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you got outsiders, put your favorite Christmas songs out there, or songs that you just really can't stand during the holidays, man. And we'll shout them out during the show for it. Let's get back into the realm of sports. Tonight you got a Thursday night football game. I gotta be honest. Thursday nights generally are, in my opinion, are trash games. They have not been, fantastic. But I'm actually looking forward to tonight's games, which features two teams that historically have been trash, but seem to be trying to change that narrative in 2022 and into 2023. And I mean, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have just the last couple of games have been, I gotta say it, outstanding. And the New York Jets, who are trying to make a statement in the AFC East, right? Trevor Lawrence has been doing like really well. I think they've won 3 of the last 4, 4 of the last 5, something like that. He's been putting up some good numbers in regards to the quarterback stats. Just been really doing the damn thing, man. And I believe they got Wilson playing tonight for the Jets.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's been some up and downs with the Jets, but they have been doing much better than previous seasons. All right. So Mark, what are you looking for in tonight's game, and who you got, man?
Really, it's all about the quarterback play in this one for me.
Yeah.
Like you said, Trevor Lawrence has been playing really well. The Jets, they started the season off really strong, and they kind of faltered ever since then. They're 7-7 now, so sitting at that 500 line. I'm not willing to put like an easy money pick on either team, but I will say the Jaguars. They entered that season with like the stink of the Urban Meyer experiment, and I think they've successfully shaken that off. And I kind of am looking at the Jaguars to win.
Okay. Jana, you gonna pick a dog in this fight tonight?
I will be completely honest and say I don't pay attention to either one of them. They work for the Jacksonville.
I don't blame you.
I'm Jacksonville, yes. So I'll say Jags just because I have friends that work there. It has nothing to do with the field of play.
The team that wins is going to start with a J.
Yeah. I have my money on the team that starts with a J.
There you go. That way you never lose. Mark, I gotta agree with you, man. I am not going to go out on a limb and make either one of these an easy money pick for either team. I think the easiest money is to not put your money up on this game tonight. And honestly, I just really don't know what the hell is going to happen. I mean, I feel like, the Jags have been playing well and everything, but, I'm still like, they're still the Jags. You know, and that Jag team of old could very well show up tonight.
Yeah.
You know, they've been doing well for the past couple of weeks. I gotta say, for so long, I could see them coming out tonight and messing this whole thing up. You know, the Jets, same thing. I mean, you know, they got quarterback problems. They show flashes of goodness. You know, just when you're about to jump on that Jets game, they let you down. So, I too am going to go with the Jags, and that is just off of the strength of. I feel like they had the momentum going into this game.
Yeah.
That last game was the last game against the Cowboys, right? Yeah, man. They surprised a lot of folks, and I'm pretty sure that was a huge confidence builder for Trevor Lawrence and that squad, man. So I'm looking for the Jags to keep that energy and take tonight's game up there in New York, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So, you know, I think all of those folks down there in Jacksonville, they'll be having an extra happy Christmas this weekend.
Okay.
Let's go to another football game. Our football game going down at the bank. You know, there are several cold weather games this weekend with some pretty frigid temperatures, man. Like temperatures like I'm not even willing to deal with. And Dad, yes, I'm going to say it again. You're crazy if you're going out there tomorrow. You're absolutely insane.
Hey now.
He's going to call me later on that, I'm sure.
If he offered you the ticket, you'd be out there, though.
Yeah. Hey, right. We got Atlanta coming to town. We all know that Atlanta is not a good squad this year. They've had their share of problems as well. But, dude, Ravens got their own problems too. They just announced today that Lamar Jackson will not be playing in this game. Tyler Huntley is getting the start. Jana, what's your confidence level with the Ravens going into Saturday's game against the Falcons?
I think the more that QB2 plays, he'll start to improve. I was frustrated the game that Lamar got hurt and Tyler jumped in, and I was like, what is he do? Like, what are you throwing to? Like, why did you not pass to Mark Andrews when he's just open, just all of it? Like, that could have been a touchdown. Like, I'm like screaming at the TV. But a friend of mine said, you know, he probably, like, it was probably just meant to be a temporary backup situation. So maybe he's not, you know, practicing more than the 10 to 15 yard gains. Like, he's not practicing Hail Marys down the other end of the field. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Let me lighten up on him.
That's fair. Yeah.
But now that it's starting to seem like we're going to have to ride the season out with him right now, I think his confidence is going to improve. I think I don't know what practice looks like, right? I'm not there. But, you know, how many reps was he getting with his receivers prior to now? Like, were they really practicing with him? Were they, like, really working with him? So I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I know it's not always him. I know it's sometimes the play calling from our offensive coordinator. I know sometimes
our offensive genius.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, our guys are just not where they need to be, or they are, you know, a half a step behind and can't make a play. So I'm really trying to be patient, but we're running out of time for patience.
Yes. Yes.
So confidence level, my gut is saying like 6. I want to be a 7. Gut saying a 6.
Yeah.
I gotta see tomorrow. We have to win, or Saturday. I think that will definitely raise my confidence if we can pull out this win.
You know, Jana, you raised a very interesting aspect when you were talking about practicing with the backup quarterbacks. I just want to say like this one thing. All right, I think this season will be called, or a lot of people will say this is the season of the backup quarterback, right?
Oh, yeah.
And with that being said, I would think that teams would sufficiently prepare for your second, and hell, I'm even going to say it because of the way things have gone this season. Right, exactly, the third string. So, I completely understand what you're saying. And, I would love to know or love to be there to see what the practices look like, what their approach will be to Saturday's game, because, I gotta, that game against the Browns was extremely frustrating. And it was clearly extremely frustrating for a lot of people, because we talked about the notes and everything, and, people are clearly not happy with Greg Roman right now. Even with a team as bad as the Atlanta Falcons, was a game that you think should be a gimme. A lot of people went into last Saturday's game with the same type of attitude against Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is like, I'm going to say it, man, it's a 50-50 game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a 50-50 game. And, of course, we're not really going to hear about it. But there are things, if you really pay attention to social media, there might even be some grumblings in the locker room, some unhappy elves in Santa's Ravens lair, man. And that can take a toll on a team as well. I just really hope that our squad, pulls it together, rallies around Huntley, and plays their absolute best for him. Offensive line included, man, because, God damn it, they were on my naughty list this year, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that soon. Mark, how you feeling about this upcoming game?
Kind of like you. It's a 50-50 game. Without Lamar, it's up to the defense. Huntley, remember, he went out that last game, and he's still officially listed as questionable. Probably limits the number of snaps he takes in practice, but he is practicing with the starters, the first squad, so that's good. It gets that more familiarity, and hopefully he'll have those connections with Andrews and the rest of the squad. But I'm not confident at all, and the Falcons are just not good, and we gotta beat them. We gotta beat them, damn it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then, this game is crucial, right, guys? 'Cause, we're like hanging on to a wild card spot, right?
Yeah.
Taking the division, I don't think it's completely off of the table, but, God, I seriously doubt that's going to happen right now. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they just won't be bad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay. Jay, if you're listening tonight, I know you've been enjoying the recent events up there in Cincinnati. But yeah, man. I'm sure, and this plays into the frustration of the fans. We thought we'd be in a different place at this point in the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really thought that we would be in the driver's seat of the AFC North, we had that on lock, and we really let that slip through our fingers. A lot of people are calling for Greg Roman's head. Of course, John Harbaugh says he's not going anywhere, which pissed people off even more. we're all just teetering here, and the Ravens as well. I'm hoping we go out there and get it done. Again, I would not put any money on this game either. Yeah, man. This is a crucial game that the Ravens need to win. And I honestly hope, because how did you guys feel about last game? Did you feel like they used they adequately used Mark Andrews?
No.
Yeah. Like, can we get him back into the game plan? You know, I mean, we got the run game down, right? I mean, Dobbins has been coming through. Edwards is back. You know, can we get back to where we eat in the air? Like, I just was really baffled by the lack of usage of Mark Andrews that last game. And, man, it showed. We didn't score any points. I mean, we scored points, but we barely scored points.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really frustrating time right now. And, you know, and this brings me back to this whole Lamar Jackson thing. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. So they announced today that, you know, he will not be available. Of course, everybody is falling out all across the 410. And honestly, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do it every time. Damn it, I should just stay out of these Ravens groups. But, you know, I got to speak on this one thing. Okay? Now, I saw lots of comments. Like, I was actually surprised at how many comments I was seeing. Folks saying, oh, he's not dedicated to the team. Oh, he doesn't want to play. Oh, they had some jackasses go as far as to say, oh, we need to draft a quarterback in the offseason. Guys, you are really pushing for Santa Quiche to put a lump of coal in your stocking with this thinking, this thought process. You know, and you know, I don't know about you guys, but I gotta say, like, dude, Lamar Jackson has been so absolutely loyal and committed to this organization, and for people to question that because he's actually freaking injured, is I'm going to go ahead and say it's stupid and selfish. Stupid and selfish. Here is a guy that went into the season, you know, saying, you know, I want a deal. This is the deal that I want done. This is the deal that, you know, I deserve, and rightfully so. Okay? That did not come to fruition. Said, that's all right. I'm still going to come out here every week, sacrifice my body, which he did, for the greater good of the team and to be kings of the AFC North. I mean, this guy did everything humanly possible. Has the same type of work ethic as, say, we'll throw out some AFC names here: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, some of these fans are spoiled, man. I mean, Mark, I saw you commenting in a few of those groups there, man. You cracked me up, and I'm so happy that you have not been banned and that are here with us tonight. But, you know, how you feeling about this, man?
We always talk about the fans. Like, they are ridiculous. And that one post that I commented on, the guy was like, you know, he just doesn't want to practice and this and that.
Right.
And you saw my comment. It was like, you know, doctors, the team has doctors to clear him for practice or not. If the doctors are saying he can't play, he can't practice, then he can't. It's not like it's Lamar's choice or anything. John Champion asks, what's up with Lamar? Lamar's, I believe it's a PCL strain. It's nothing that needed surgery, but a little bit of rest and strengthening that thing back up. But yeah, man, these fans just they gotta maybe learn a little bit more about football than just rooting for a team if they're gonna comment stuff like that.
Dude, a knee injury is no joke.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of injury it is. You know, and for somebody like Lamar Jackson, who basically eats off his legs, you need them. And, you know, there is absolutely no point in, you know, pushing him out there if he's not ready.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I for one am saying, like, look, you know, I believe in Huntley as a quarterback and a leader of the Baltimore Ravens in Lamar's absence. Man, let this guy do what he has to do to get his body together and be ready for, the wild card game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just bottom line. I mean, if we haven't learned anything from that THRU situation down in Miami, we should definitely be on the side of caution when it comes to the most important aspect of the team.
For sure.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Absolutely.
And if you try to fight me on this, on the feed, I'm going to call you out. I'm letting you guys know right now. I get real serious about my Lamar Jackson. But, I mean, there we have it. That's just the bottom line, folks. I mean, we in a dicey situation. Yes, we hate our offensive coordinator right now. Yes, we don't know what we're going to get when they take the field on Saturday. But it is what it is. I mean, the Ravens are battle-tested. I mean, this is the third season in a row that we've done injuries. And so we are used to this by now. We should totally, the whole next man up thing, that should just be automatic. No change, no blinking, no flinching, no nothing. It's just what it is. And, hopefully Ravens will get it done on Saturday, man. That's all I'm saying about that. Do we have any comments about Lamar? Any other comments about Lamar on the feed, Mark?
The professor says Harbaugh and Roman need to be fired at the end of the year. Happy holidays, by the way.
Off with their heads. Merry Christmas.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look, we might as well go in and get into it since, we're all talking about what we want and what we feel and all this. Let's go ahead. This year we're gonna do our, Jabo Christmas wish list. We've all thought about it. We've written it down, and before we put it in the envelope and send it up to Santa, we'll share it with you guys.
Wait.
All right.
So we're gonna do the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, you want to do it? Yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it now. What you got? Some visuals?
I have something prepared for us, okay?
Is it 16 more bars, man? God damn it, because if it is, let me know now so I can record this.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled to the screen. I prepared something.
Oh,
like an introduction to Christmas.
I love you. I love you. Alright, got the tree right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Off yourself. Oh my god!
Oh, please send me this. I love this. For the eyes and the ears.
So that's the introduction to the Christmas portion of the show.
Oh my God, Mark! Let me just tell you. First of all, I had the mic on mute because I was literally screaming in here. I was not expecting that. Second of all, I am digging that dance routine, and yes, I'm going to need a copy because I'm going to get this dance routine down, dude.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get that down, man. That was fire. That was fire. Well done, Mark. Well done.
I told you.
I love it. I love it.
I told you I had Christmas.
You definitely have to get a copy to me and Jana for that, because that was some of your some of your best stuff. Oh God, we got people all over the feed. Like, please post this on the show page. Can you put that on the show page?
Wait. Are we slacking, Keisha? Because like Mark is really coming hard tonight. Like,
right? Girl, I really feel like Mark just wants to take over this freaking show. Like, he's like indirectly telling me, hand over the reins. Hand over the reins. Let go. He is coming with the fire. He has been on fire, seriously, for like the past 2 months, man. This is my dude, yo.
Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Can you put that on the show page, Mark?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, all right, because folks are like, you gotta post this. Everybody wants a copy. Your mom's like, I want a copy. She wants a copy so she can watch her baby throughout the holidays. That was awesome, man. Awesome. And perfect. Because now we can officially get into our Jabo wish list for 2022. And we are going to let our esteemed guest kick it off. Jana, what is your first wish for the holiday?
So, my first wish for the holiday for 2023 is, or to bring in 2023 is, peace. Because life's been a little rocky lately. Some steady water here. So my first wish is for internal peace.
Okay.
Which sounds very dramatic, but is
yeah, I'm about to say, well, damn, okay, now, okay, let me just get myself together. Mark, what you got?
Man, she took it from, like, fun to serious, so, like...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, don't apologize for that.
You know, I think first and foremost, to go on that serious route, you know, everyone knows, like, you know, I've been having a tough year, too, just as much as you, and...
Yes.
Peace is definitely, you know, some internal peace for everyone. I think everyone becomes reflective at this time of year, and that should be the very first thing everyone wants and to strive for. So I appreciate you for saying that, and I agree 100%.
All right, okay. Well, shit, since you guys are just being so serious, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do it too. All right, you guys. I mean, yes, this year has been wild, and I have been tormented on so many levels. I want things to change in 2023, you guys. And, you know, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, every fiber in my body, this is going to be a 2-for-1, you guys, okay? Just get you ready for this, all right? There is nothing that I would like more to see Greg Roman lose his freaking job. Okay? All right? I'm serious as a heart attack, Jack. Serious as a heart attack. And like I said, this is going to be a 2-for-1. Santa, I have been so good this year. Please, can we get Byron Leftwich on the squad? I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Byron, let me just tell you, Tampa Bay shit, Tom Brady is probably not going to come back.
Yeah.
Why don't you come up north? Yes, it's not as sunny as Tampa Bay, but hey, we got the crabs, right?
Less hurricanes.
Yeah. Like, come on to the 410. We will embrace you. We will love you. We need you. Yes, that's my first wish. And Santa, I swear to God, I've been so good. I've been so good. Please find it in your heart. I don't care if you got to go to the Leftwich residence and stuff that joker in your sack. Bring him back to the 410, man. Please, God. God, too. Everybody. Please. Mark, you got another item on the Jabo wish list?
I got to take it to the hometown or maybe the home court. Loving what everything Arizona's been doing this year, and I just want the Wildcats to keep on persevering and make that strong run all the way up through March Madness and the Final Four and the championship game. And Christmas. I know the NBA season, the college season starts in like October, November, but this is where it really begins. And college basketball is fun again, and I just love watching the Wildcats, and that's my wish to keep on seeing them succeed.
Okay, Jana, you got another item on the list?
I don't know if it's going to happen next year, but since we're in the sports category, I really want another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I really thought this was going to be our year. Like, I really thought we were going to have the whole paint the town purple. Between a postseason run for the Orioles and another Super Bowl, a stellar season for the Ravens. Baltimore needs a championship of some sort.
Dang it. Since we're talking about the Orioles, I got another one. Can we please, Santa, get a legit ace starting pitcher for our Birds?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just recently announced that they are bringing back pitcher, 35-year-old Michael Givens, who we previously let go. I know that he was down there with the Rockies for a little while. I'm not sure if he went to another team after that, but he's coming back to the 410. And though I am not thrilled about the news, I will welcome him back with our opening arms. But I've been hearing grumblings about the Orioles possibly going after Rich Hill. Now, I gotta be honest with you, that might piss me off more than this whole Greg Roman thing. Like, on God, please do not go after Rich Hill. Please, I do not understand what the philosophy is or the plan is with starting pitchers, but what, dude, this is a WTF. What are the Orioles doing?
Good question.
What are they doing, man?
Was it an arm that they picked up in the trade with the Mets?
Who?
They had a trade with the Mets. I think it was announced today.
That we got Rich Hill?
Maybe. I know that.
Holy frickin' crap! Are you serious?
I thought it said finalized the deal.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna we'll stop that right there.
Deep breath.
Right, deep breath.
Let's go to
deep
Google
breath.
search.
Man, Santa, I thought we were cool, bro. I thought you were my homeboy. If that is actually true, I'm gonna be really just disappointed because that is just not the answer. I'm sorry, guys. That is not the answer. All right. Anybody else got any items on the Jabo wish list?
Okay, no, it wasn't Rich Hill. It was
Thank God.
McCann. I don't have a position for him yet.
Oh, that catcher. Okay, yeah, the catcher McCann. Yes, he did come over from the New York Mets. And you know what? I'm just gonna speak on that really quickly. A lot of people, are okay with the pick. It still kind of leaves me scratching my head. I mean, yeah, I guess we do need somebody to back up Adley Rutschman. I thought we had that. And again, McCann, he's kind of up there in the years too. I'm pretty sure he can provide some veteran leadership, but again, another pickup that I'm just not thrilled about. And these are the guys that make the decisions, and we'll just see how all of this pans out during the season next year, man. But yeah, it just seems like both of my teams I don't even know, they're just not doing what I want them to do right now. So I guess that's the fan life, right?
Yes.
They never do what we want them to do.
That's the Baltimore.
No doubt. I got one more little item on my wish list, and this has to do with basketball. Santa, please, and this is for the benefit of Los Angeles Lakers fans. Can you please give Anthony Davis a new body for Christmas? A completely new body. I mean, you guys, Anthony Davis just went down, and you know, I've been saying it for years. I'm pretty sure I've been saying it for 3 years now. Anthony Davis is the key to offense for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's the key to success for the Los Angeles Lakers. Watched the game last night. It was so clear that they needed this guy. It's not even funny. And, you know, a tough break for Anthony Davis because this guy just cannot go a season without being out for a significant amount of time. And it's frustrating. And also, not only is it frustrating, I feel like it's going to leave a mark on his legacy. I mean, yeah, he's got one ring, right, with LeBron, but you know, as far as you know, I don't know if folks are saying it now that he's automatic. You know, he's one of those, you know, ones that, you know, yeah, he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. But you know, I mean, the amount of injuries and the amount of time missed, you know, it really hurts. It really hurts.
Yeah.
Do you have any other items for the Jabo wish list this year?
Not on the Christmas wish list, nope.
Okay. All right, I do have one last little one, though. I wish everybody to have a happy holiday, man. Like, Jana, you're right, man. 2022 has been a rough year for some. And I hope everybody is using, what is today, the 21st? 22nd? Yeah, this last week and a half to recuperate and recharge for 2023 shenanigans, man. Like, you know, I really wish for everybody to have a nice, relaxing, stress-free holiday season.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we did the nice things. Let's do the naughty things. I can't wait. Let's get naughty.
We did Christmas.
All right.
We did Christmas wish. We got the nice naughty list next.
Yeah, okay. You wanna do? Let's do naughty first. Want to do our naughty list?
Okay.
All right, Mark, go ahead and kick it off.
Is it cheating just to say Greg Roman?
Nope, absolutely not. We could drag him all day. I wouldn't have one problem with it.
You know, as much as I don't like Greg Roman, I was going to give Tyus Bowser a naughty, but he actually made good and apologized for posting things on IG about Greg Roman. So maybe he redeemed himself and got on the nice list. But for naughty list, just give him a WTF for always. We always talk about the fans, and it seems like with Lamar hurt, you mentioned it earlier, like it brings out the worst. And I really can't remember a time that has been this bad. Like every single day, there's something more and more. And,
yeah.
All y'all just like dogging on Lamar, dogging on the Ravens. You don't know what you want. Santa's going to bring you some coal this year.
You shouting out any of the naughty, Jana?
So yeah. It's actually, I'm gonna take us out of the DMV for a minute, and it was something that I just I saw last night on Twitter, and I just looked at again. I'm not sure if you have seen footage of the Raiders fans.
Oh, yes.
The Karens.
Yes.
That was completely in the most disrespectful way. Just I can't even, like, I don't even have words. To the Patriots fan that was sitting next there, who happened to be a younger African American male, who it was his first time at an NFL game. So not only, I don't know where, but if he, let's just say he's from New England, because he was a New England fan, flew across the city to check out this brand new stadium in this really fun city, and gets completely antagonized by this fan. just because he was cheering for his team in her stadium.
Yeah.
But as much as she's on the naughty list, and as much as I hate to just pay this man any kind of credit or kudos, Robert Kraft stepped up and is invited.
Really?
Yes, he has invited the kids to fly to be his guest in this week's Patriots game. Who they play the Bengals this week, right?
Yep.
And the kid will be on the sideline during pregame warm-ups, and no telling, what other red carpet will be rolled out for him. But so as much as I have a naughty for Raiders parents, I have a nice for Robert Kraft.
Absolutely. And, this is my first time hearing about that, and that's really a class act by Robert Kraft. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but, this particular fan displayed the patience of Job. Like, seriously. I mean, this woman was... I wanted to jump through the screen, take the L, and get banned through the stadium and knock this woman the hell out.
Wow.
Honestly. It was that bad. And... and this guy literally was just standing there, motionless, didn't look at her. He was standing, he probably was praying, meditating at that point, but just, staring straight ahead, like focusing, trying to focus on the field. And this woman was just basically going apeshit in the stands. And, that's really awesome by Robert Kraft because, man, for that to be your first experience at a professional football game, it's crappy, man.
Yeah.
It's crappy. And let this also be a lesson to everybody. Like, please, when everybody goes out to a game, a sporting event, everybody's trying to have a good time. Don't be that a-hole. Don't be that a-hole that ruins the experience for the folks around you. Everybody likes to cheer. Everybody likes to get pumped. But when you start antagonizing other people, that's when you're wrong. Yeah, absolutely 100% wrong. And nobody should have to tolerate that when they spend, everybody knows, football games aren't cheap.
Yeah.
They're not cheap. You didn't spend your hard-earned dollars to sit up there and deal with BS for 3 hours or however long the game is. Yeah. So that was definitely a good one. I'm gonna keep in line with this particular game and day. The way that game ended.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, I don't know who is responsible for that, that play or whatever, but man, that whole team, Patriots, everybody, Brian Belichick, naughty, really bad. Really epic. I think that might have been the most epic fail that I've ever seen in my history of watching national football.
Mm-hmm.
It was just insane. I didn't see it live when it happened, but when I watched the highlights, I was literally watching with my mouth open. And when the final, play ended, I was like, well, you get what you deserve, I guess.
Yep.
And, for all the accolades and everything that everybody likes to give Brian Belichick, man, I got to put him on the naughty list, too. He clearly doesn't... Can I say he doesn't know what he's doing when selecting the offensive coordinators?
To be a feat.
Yeah, honestly, dude, you need to hire a consultant about that because it is very clear that the offensive struggles of the Patriots was illuminated this season. So yeah, man, very, very, very naughty, very naughty. So I'm also going to put the Dallas Cowboys on the naughty list.
Hell yeah.
Dude, how the hell do you lose that game? And from another aspect, I'm pretty sure y'all cost a whole lot of people precious dollars taking that L last week, man.
Get off my part.
Mark, you got any other? Oh, actually, you know what? Can we read some from the feed?
Yeah.
I'm going to read one. It says, naughty, Ravens organization. Steve Bisciotti. EDC, that's
DeCosta.
Eric DeCosta, yes. John Harbaugh and Roman. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Agree with you on that.
Can I ask a question about that?
Sure.
when people say things like that, and I'm not looking at the feed, so I didn't see that. But when people say things like that, how much responsibility is on leadership, teaching, guiding, training versus execution? Like, at what point do we say, as much as we love them, come on, Andrews, catch that. Come on, Peters, like, intercept that. Come on.
I feel like that goes hand in hand, you know?
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. I feel like it goes hand in hand. You know, when you have good leadership, I mean, they say it all the time when talking to sports. The whole quote unquote buying into the system or buying into ideas. When players buy into or really believe in their coaching, they play differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're side-eyeing your coach, you play differently. If you're side-eyeing the quote-unquote process of what's going on around you, you don't give your 100%.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it.
Definitely.
Fair point.
Yeah. Yeah, do we have any other, got any other naughties?
Let me throw LeBron James on the naughty list. Man.
Oh, I said, you know I'm going to love this. Shimmy. I'm shimmying right now. Mark, go ahead. Get spicy with it.
I mean, he's broken down anyway. We all know that. I think it was today they announced like he's not going to be available for a few games because of injuries. But
Is that what they said?
yeah, I saw.
Oh, wow.
I think it was today. But then also, you know, he's got his show on HBO, the Shop, and signed a little. I'm sure he got some money from Amazon to bring this alternate commentary for Thursday Night Football for the Shop to Amazon. And that first one, I was digging it. Jamie Foxx, Rob Lowe, everyone was it was just a fun time. But then that second one popped up like 2 weeks ago. And it's the most whack shit you've ever seen. First of all, LeBron, like I said, he got a check from Amazon. And then he doesn't even show up for the thing. He's on the road, so he's got to do it by Skype. And he's like zoomed in for like 3 minutes and gone.
Wow.
If they do another Shop alternate commentary, LeBron, you got to be in the studio, man. Just
yeah, cause I'm pretty sure he's the reason why a lot of people were watching.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think last week they had Danny Trujillo.
Trejo, yeah, he was on.
And
his portion was fun, but
yeah. But honestly, though, the rest of it, I gotta agree with you. It was not. I switched back.
Me too.
To regular broadcast. So yeah, okay, we could do that. We could do that. I'm just gonna do one more, and Jana, I want you to comment on this. I gotta say, naughty, Colts. You know, I would like to ask you because I know that you are a Colts fan.
Well, okay, so I was. My best friend and mentor worked there, and now that he doesn't, it's like meh. But
okay, I was going to ask you how you felt about the whole Jeff Saturday thing.
I was going to say for this particular conversation, I'll take that. So, yeah, I could see them being on the naughty list because I remember when that was released. I texted my mentor. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" And he said, "I don't have any idea of what's going on in that organization, but I just cannot see you plucking this man off the couch who played for you for a long enough stretch of time. But like, what now? Like that move just it didn't make any sense, and they've been doing okay for him. I don't know if this is just they're rallying or what, but I'm still clueless on that. Like when I see him walking up and down the sideline, I'm like, I have no idea where you came from or how this even came to be. But they seem to be rallying.
Right.
You know,
that's good.
I don't even know what their record is right now, but I know like the past couple of games I've kind of tapped into. I'm like, wow, okay, well, maybe he's able to relate to them in a different way because he played. Like, not that their previous coaches or coaches period haven't played before, but like Maybe because he was just recently played. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Maybe he just played differently.
Well, I know that they had their share of quarterback problems as well. I mean, Matt Ryan, he's in. Matt Ryan, he's out. It's just, that's definitely another organization that just leaves you with your head scratching. All right. Really quickly, we're going to do this before we sign off. The good. Who's on the good list?
I'm on the
Mark. Okay, Jana, you go ahead and start. You going to put yourself on the good list? Hell yeah, Jana. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take a few minutes to talk about why you are on the good list. So I'm going to go and give you the floor here.
I'm on the good list, and I didn't mean to cut you off by throwing it to Mark, but I'm on the good list because I have turned this year around. As much as I, request peace in the new year internally, I am proud of myself and my resilience for finding a new opportunity that I'm ready to stick my teeth into. So, for those who I am not Facebook friends with, on the Jabo squad, I am leaving the Stadium Authority, for greener pastures at the new CFG Arena, formerly the Chicken.
Yay! Very, very big news for you, right?
So I'm excited. I'm putting myself on the good list because I'm excited to finally take the leap and try and find something new, a new challenge, a new place to grow, a new set of responsibilities and a different type of venue with different shows, not just football or baseball or like a parking lot event. I'm excited about that.
We're happy.
Awesome, and congratulations. And we talked previously about all of the renovations that have been done to the arena, the big plans that are on the horizon, and it's really we've talked offline extensively about this, and I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to succeed and exceed expectations with that group. I mean, they have gained a tremendous asset in you, Jana, and I'm just so happy for you and cannot wait to see what you do there because, it looks like they're taking a step in the right direction.
Yes, I agree, and thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. Mark, you got something on the good list?
Yeah, and I'm going to go just a bit outside on this one, and there was a mobile game that was introduced to me recently, like in the last week less than a week, I'd say. And I'm sure everyone remembers the old NES Tecmo Bowl game for football.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
There's this mobile game called Retro Bowl that's very similar to Tecmo, and I've been playing the crap out of this thing this last week, and it's just
really
fun. Yeah.
Dang it!
Like you can draft players. Like you're limited to a roster of 10. You can bump it up, but you got to pay more money in the app, I'm sure. But yeah, it's just a fun football game. Whoever made that game, you're on the nice list for sure.
That's what's up. I think that's pretty much. Do I have anything else on my nice list? Let's see. Oh, let me just read one from the feed. Good. The nice list, Aaron Judge, of course. I mean, gosh, who had a better season than Aaron Judge in the Major League this year, even though he's part of the evil empire. Baltimore Orioles, okay, I'll give you that, even though they're pissing me off right now. The Orlando Magic, yes, the Orlando Magic has been one of the pleasant surprises of the NBA this season. Those are all good. Okay. Do we have anything else on the menu for tonight, Mark?
Not that I'm aware of. I think that's it.
Okay, outsiders. You know how we end this show? Baltimore spread love, We are in the midst of holiday season, but still in pandemic. If you remember last year, things got a little crazy with the spreading of germs. So as always, remember to wash your hands and wash your ass. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Have a great holiday. This will be it until 2023, so we'll see you in the next year. I am Keisha. That's Mark, my girl Jana, and we are all saying happy holidays and good night. Peace.